And welcome back to the Up Notes, ladies and gentlemen. It's once more your man Bob and Mom, Doc Wild Card. Welcome to be back. Yeah, this is an interesting background. I don't think I've seen this one before. But yeah, and I'm on Zoe's route. And Zoe apparently ain't a vampy or anything else like that, not a zombie or anything else like that. It doesn't seem like. Maybe she's like undead from ancient Egypt that would yank there. Should be interesting to see what her deal is. I approached the bar, stopped by feels a little nauseous. Waver slowly on my feet, put my head against the wall for support. I'm bitten a flashback of the debilitating shriek emerges from the deepest recesses in my mind. I close my eyes and take a couple breaths to calm down. It takes a few seconds, but I feel my equilibrium slowly return, as well as a hand on my shoulder. Okay, I guess, Yikes! Ah! It pulls back. Stay close to you, the stranger. Please try to serve you also is. I know, right there. That's not the best love I've ever gotten, but certainly not the worst. What could be worse than that? Maybe find my mom having lunch. Nice! On her, I mean Rachel playing hooky. Maybe find my mom having lunch with the teacher while I played hooky. So what are you doing here? I was just seeing what people wanted for lunch before I stopped for Victor's. Oh? Yeah. In case so your Nathan knows something with the speaker base, I'll let you know if he finds anything. Yeah, cause there was some weird sound coming from the speakers. He smashed it because of that. And yeah. When at my bedmate waves goodbye and proceeds down the street. Takes a final breath, I enter the bar once more. The place is rather empty though, and it's not too surprising since I won't be able for several hours yet. However, things ain't entirely quiet as I can make out several more forces engaged in private conversation in the back. Rather than interrupting everyone else, I glance behind the bar and see the person the robbery has stolen upon. Grasp the strap, leather feeling rather soft and soft in my hand, make my way back to the back booth. I open it up and find it rather bare. There's a billfold showing driver's license and several gold and platinum credit cards, just like several large bills of cash, although enough that it would brighten a robber's day. Finally, there's a cell phone as long as his license charge. Last bet, a business card reads Fairbanks Exotic Imports. Below is listed phone number which I dial on my cell phone. You've reached Fairbanks Exotic Imports. How may I help you? This is Cassandra Fairbanks there. You're speaking to her. I'm something that belongs to you. There's so much to scratch on. I didn't do anything to your purse, I promise. My purse. Oh, wait, you're the young person. Walked in onto your mug. Well, I appreciate you trying to de-escalate the situation. You should probably not try that in the future. Thus, negotiations were elected and offered an elected squad were taking it. A few more minutes passed as Cassandra and I agreed on time to meet and now hang up. This I'm pretty sure was in Never Forget Me, this background. A game that I am man enough to admit that I played it on my Kindle years back I got a tablet, a Kindle Fire, because I was just wanted to know what it was like, and to support Jack, as we call him in the chat forums on uh, Rich Wolf's chat forums, because he develops some quality games. But yeah, I'm not gonna record it or nothing because it really wasn't that. Uh, doesn't have like much horror or comedy elements to it, which are the two genres I'm most into in games. Horror just sleeps in blissful darkness, nothing true upon except a slight, almost friendly touch on my right leg. My head feels bigger than it should be. Now it's just slightly until the top tickles against it. My eyes snap open at the threatening sound. I can't help but notice the wolf stalling at my feet. Here, doggy, let me get you something from the kitchen. Finally, I come to realization that I'm not in my house, far from it. Somehow I ended up in the forest. Even more worrisome is the fact that I'm wearing barely anything at all. Whereas about my clothing quickly disappears, the wolf is much more immediate concern. The whole world that pace back and forth into Ian's business. To be honest, I try to think of what to do in this situation. Despite having gone on numerous cryptid hunches, the words I own is part of a group. If I had designed the woods, why couldn't it be the hint of a Sasquatch? A few feet from me, a sound of ringing slowly fills the air. It takes a second or two for me to realize it's my cell phone. Scream on the ground and pick it up. It's about time you answered. I've been trying. Could I call you for half an hour now? Did you do another midnight marathon playing Stronghold? That's another game from Intervals. One that I never did quite complete. I also played that on my Kindle years back. I'm holding off till the next one comes out. That way I can play them all together. Okay, then why didn't you answer? Yeah, what's going on? I don't know, but someone might play a joke on me. Well, it certainly wasn't me. I was busy last night. I even had witnesses. I didn't think it was you. Then again, maybe someone did this to me as a warning. Okay, now you're starting to worry me. Where are you? Did you believe me the time I told you I woke up in the woods? That wouldn't be the weirdest thing to happen over the past few weeks. Yeah, I gather you don't know how you got there? There you go. Alright, someone will be there as soon as possible. You need anything else? Can someone bring me a change of clothes? This place mine. Of course. Still feeling a little wobbly. Lay against the directory for support. Wait my other hand for balance, but I know something different about it. Brief moment, I think it might be nail polish of some kind, but I realized it's under the nail. Putting that head closer, I noticed the dry, reddish tinge under each nail. Almost unconsciously, I start to chew on nails stop because of its coppery taste. I don't know how much time passes as I continue to look at my surroundings before I hear from the distance one that I recognize and head toward my ride. This is pretty cool. Looking with the fedora, like a 20s through 40s kind of a thing. The noir types of things. Small beard swept my brow, feeling peace with the world. As practice sessions go, this wasn't necessarily the best since we were still there a couple bandmates, but at least I was able to remove myself from the music for a bit. I briefly glanced around the dressing room, noting how quiet it is. One benefit of holding practice in the morning was the bar was next to empty. It didn't really open till the late afternoon all night. I sauntered in front of the mirror and looked directly at my reflection. A few seconds before Let's see here. Yeah, that's what I would do. Because if I do say so myself, a powerhouse in real life. Side level fun if self-expert muscles. First kill up my right arm causing my bicep to bulge. I give my best impression of wrestling, carving my hands into a fist, giving a sneer. About that time I feel a surge brushed by it. A simple slate of magic gained my balance. Stand against the wall for support. I look at the mirror again and feel my stomach drop. I can swear my eyes would see me as something's off about my reflection. Weaker. For a moment or two I could swear I see straight through it. Wave my hand and I almost can't make out the lines on my palm. What? Interesting. What's interesting? Turn around and see Rachel waiting against the door. There's a slight smile on her face, but also looking concerned. I think there might be something wrong with this mirror. Rachel bites her lip and steps to my outside. She makes a fist and taps lightly across the glass. The mirror vibrates slightly, but otherwise nothing happens. I don't think there's a secret room if that's what you're wondering about. Are you worried it's one-leg class? Boys wouldn't bother me at this point. Damn. Wow, I never expected. I know, right? I never expected you to say something like that. Truth be known, oh, jeez. In fact, my goodness. That's not what I meant. I mean, who was this friend? Oh, jeez. It's not important. Besides, you don't know about any crap. What? Oh, damn. On second thought, I want to know. I know, right? Jeez. Alright, besides that, you had to relax. I was curious about what you were doing in the woods half naked. I think you know the answer to that. Another episode of Forgetfulness? Did you escape from a bunch of criminals and it was the first, and for all I know, could have killed someone. And be careful how you make that kind of joke around all you were abducted might be one of your captors. Yeah, a body was found just there around noon. They haven't released many details, but rumor has it there was very little blood in him. A small shiver runs down my back, but I keep the surprise off my face. They knew who it was? Yeah, some kind of thought. Here, let me bring it up. Asa pulls out her cell phone, and after a couple of seconds, she shows the face of a man met months before. His thumb's still moving. Did you know him? Yeah, you could say we briefly met. I'm surprised something bad happened to him. Oh, is he a bit of an asshole? To say the least. Just I'm about to see something else. Rachel looks at her phone and shakes her head. I've got to kind of move on. My man asked me a few things. Just getting the house machine gates today. These damn bugs are everywhere. I walk through the library to restrain myself from reusing themselves and take out something that catches my eye. Stab hope to catch that with you, so sad as he wishes the librarian. Or else could be wonky to say the least. I approach his desk, I find an empty wood sound says out to lunch. Before I leave the building, I feel small presence making figure eights around my legs. When I look down, I see it's fluffy. And the cat walks about 10 feet away from me. She turns her head and looks me straight in the eye. Oh, you want me to follow you? Oh, this is awesome. All kinds of books. I'll just power after all. I lose count of the bookshelves now as I follow the cat. Come to a spacious room filled with numerous books and old artifacts. There's no warm pressure here. One night I would find suffocated with the body on the ground. So he was motionless, skin already oozing some of his vibrancy. The barber head looks like he caught fire and means unburnt meat. The smell of ozone and burnt hand fills the room. On nearly half on your left hand, his yellow rubber duck might find the bathroom. To me, it seems like the breathing must be an important thing. Oh, jeez. I myself down, impressed by ZOE's open mouth. Unfortunately, I feel no warm breath, no hearing, exhaling air. But your chest, there's no rise and fall in my perspective of living. Crap, I better call the cops. Hopefully they'll believe my found this way. Wow. Yeah, it looks like you're gonna be without a home for a while. Well, you can stay with me, I guess. Oh. Theo jumped 10 feet up as I Steve Zoe's arm over near a cough. Even more miraculously, the burn is gone. Her hair is perfectly normal. Zoe's right hand reaches out, tapping the ground, looking for something. I bend down and give Zoe glasses back. Thanks. So what did you see? Enough to know you were dead. Interesting. Let's see. Maybe she is a ghost or something, like I was saying. Doesn't seem to be a vampire. Because vampires avoid crosses at all costs, and I guess the Ankh also would destroy them. Do you believe me if I say you're a mystic? I might have if I hadn't seen half your mouth off. That's what I was afraid of. Whatever you do, don't touch that over ducky. Why? Before Zoe can answer, Kaz moved across the room to the bathroom door and lets out small yelps of electricity almost answered. Well, there's no need to answer. You know what the worst thing about this is? 2 people are dead because of this? Okay, make it the second worst thing about it. I was young, there was a child celibacy, so. Oh, the one with 2 episodes. There you go, yeah. Now I think of doing it. So, Robert Ducky, you're the one. You make time for electrified fun. And leaving one up and caught up fire. Still, we told the kid he's interested. Not to mention getting a ton of help from concerned parents, I know, right? So, I'm surprised to find you here. Well, I was in the mood for a good book. Perhaps you could recommend something. Depends on what you're looking for. Something along the idiot's guide to escape and certain death. Is he alright? I mean, no less than side effects? I let him curse myself for my carelessness. Before you ask, I'm not going to tell you how I survived. At least not now. Something tells me I shouldn't know about this room, should I? You're absolutely correct. Now I decide what to do with you. I hope it doesn't jog an all-time meat cleaver. So, in all my lifetimes, interesting. So, in all my lifetimes, I've never once been accountable. Though I've been a few times after a shipwreck. That's bold. Damn. Interesting. God, maybe if this ever happened. Normally that'd be the simplest course of action. However, I don't think that will work. I don't see 6 bottles of vodka to make it happen either. For a moment, I'm tempted to run my face well in one of the cells and see what to do now, but I think better of it. After all, I'm like ZOE, I don't have apparent abilities to come back to life. Now, if this is how you spend your time, maybe you should get out more. Get out, buddy. I mean, for yourself, not hunt down weird things like homicidal duckies. Oh, okay, man. My bad, that was supposed to be hit. No, if this is how you spend time, you should get out more. Get out plenty. I mean, for yourself, not hunt down weird things like homicidal duckies. Anyways, but it's too easy for me to get sidetracked. Besides, don't you have stuff to do today? Fine, I'll go. That's not wiping out my memories. Interesting. Let me see how. Oops. Just want to see how to click on these, but apparently not. I played clear that I'm under the favorite tree, though it isn't particularly hard today. This is another day where I find since I've been uncomfortable. However, I can't let this kelp get the better of me. Can you remind me why we're out here again? Hopefully, includes ice cream. I told you, I guess you've been busy with other things. Tell me, how did your fingers go? Stiff and slave, and I don't know why I woke up there. Why there was a pool of blood near me. It's also a little statement that the police revealed a little more information upon the dead mother. Considering I didn't wake up, there's a pile of feces. It's already been on the last shift. Oh, jeez. Let me say, big feet aren't the only things you guys must. A wide grin split concealed his face. It seems a bit larger than I'm used to. That I'm not my imagination. Well, simple, really. I was calling for that for your favor. She must bend to cut from asking what top of the rescue she was in. Heavy footfalls of slight more blood grass, and I see Dante approach us holding two leashes. One has a small dog, while another has a small cat. I'm surprised solely to see the dog trying to make friends with the cat, occasionally looking in the other's ear. But the cat never has nothing to do with the dog. At least can be fed as the animal handler in Korean Trickle. Could be worse, at least these two aren't fighting. I told you the dog is lying out. Where's that home? My only job is to avoid the critters. Correct, we'll just be up and let me later. Which already did her say. As long as it's a good cause, I'm in. Meanwhile, Kasumi pulls out her cell phone, getting ready to record what's going on. What are you supposed to start with? I guess the dog? Rough. Okay, this goes too fast at the time. I'll say I does the leash for a moment. I'll worry about the dog running off. Obviously, he's well trained to see put. His name is Nick. And down in my head, I don't know call the dog's name. Come here, Nick. Guys just said pets for, and then there's my pet bitch. What do you want to do? Me to do now? Do some mysteries? Yeah, okay, get down the ground, move my head in a secret fashion. Roll over it. Dog moves to me critically, then nudges me. The sun's getting to me, I'm off balance, so I tumble. Oh no. There's a cliff crash and tear off me. Guess we know who the real disaster is. Where's my Ulysses going to cause on like graduation? That's good, that's happy. Suddenly the animals grow mad as they ground on nearby bush. As they're over, I see several bugs crawling out of the ground, scabs around, bones, some kind of little meat left on it. Maybe now would be a good time to go home. Huh. That's actually going to be the end of this chapter, ladies and gentlemen. To keep this from getting too long, so if you dig what I'm doing, please subscribe and also that. Here we go.